Imagine a world where tiny creatures wage epic battles for survival. Today, we're diving into the fierce war between red fire ants and wild ants. Who will emerge victorious in this miniature battlefield? In the hidden corners of our world, a silent war rages on. Two formidable armies face off in a battle that has been ongoing for millennia. On one side, we have the infamous red fire ants, known for their aggressive nature and painful stings. On the other, the resilient wild ants, masters of adaptation and teamwork. This is not just a simple skirmish. It's a full-scale war for territory, resources, and ultimately survival. The red fire ants, originally from South America, have spread across the globe, invading new territories with ruthless efficiency. These tiny terrors are easily recognizable by their reddish-brown color and fiery temperament. Don't let their small size fool you. These ants pack a powerful punch. Their venom contains alkaloids that cause a burning sensation, hence their name. But it's not just their sting that makes them formidable opponents. Red fire ants are highly organized, with complex social structures that allow them to work together seamlessly. On the other side of the battlefield, we have the wild ants. This diverse group encompasses various species native to different regions around the world. While they may not have the notoriety of their fire ant cousins, wild ants are far from pushovers. These industrious insects have evolved over millions of years, developing unique strategies and adaptations to survive in their respective environments. From the leafcutter ants of the Amazon to the trapjaw ants of the tropics, each species brings its own set of skills to the fight. The conflict between these two ant factions is not a recent development. It's a struggle that has been ongoing since red fire ants first began expanding their territory beyond their native range. As these invasive ants push into new areas, they inevitably come into contact with established wild ant colonies. And when two ant colonies meet, it's rarely a peaceful encounter. The battles between red fire ants and wild ants are nothing short of epic, albeit on a miniature scale. Picture this: two massive armies, each numbering in the thousands, facing off on a battlefield no larger than your backyard. The air is thick with pheromones as scout ants relay information back to their respective colonies. Tensions rise as the two forces size each other up, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When the battle begins, it's a frenzy of activity. Red fire ants, true to their name, are often the aggressors. They swarm their opponents in waves, using their powerful mandibles to grab and sting. Their venom, while painful to humans, can be lethal to other insects. Wild ants, however, are not defenseless. Many species have developed their own chemical weapons, spraying formic acid or other compounds to deter attackers. The strategies employed by both sides are remarkably sophisticated. Red fire ants often use their superior numbers to overwhelm their opponents, surrounding individual wild ants and working together to dismember them. Wild ants, on the other hand, may rely more on guerrilla tactics, striking quickly and retreating to the safety of their nests. But it's not just about brute force. Both red fire ants and wild ants employ complex communication systems to coordinate their attacks and defenses. They use pheromones to mark trails, signal danger, and rally their troops. It's a chemical language that allows thousands of individual ants to act as a single, cohesive unit. The outcome of these battles can have far-reaching consequences for the local ecosystem. If red fire ants emerge victorious, they can quickly dominate an area, pushing out not just other ant species, but also other insects, small mammals, and even birds. Their aggressive foraging behavior and tendency to attack anything that disturbs their nests can dramatically alter the balance of the local environment. However, wild ants are not going down without a fight. In many areas, native ant species have evolved defenses against the invading fire ants. Some have developed resistance to fire ant venom, while others have modified their behavior to avoid confrontation. There are even instances where multiple species of wild ants have formed alliances to combat the common threat posed by fire ants. The war between red fire ants and wild ants is not just a curiosity for entomologists. It has real-world implications for agriculture, biodiversity, and even human health. In areas where fire ants have become established, they can damage crops, disrupt native ecosystems, and pose a threat to people and pets with their painful stings. Scientists and pest control experts are closely studying these ant wars, hoping to gain insights that could help manage invasive ant populations. Some researchers are exploring the use of pheromones to disrupt fire ant colonies, while others are investigating the potential of introducing natural predators or diseases that specifically target fire ants. As we observe this ongoing battle, it's hard not to draw parallels to our own human conflicts. The strategies, the communication, the struggle for resources, it all feels eerily familiar. Perhaps there are lessons we can learn from these tiny warriors about cooperation, adaptation, and the delicate balance of ecosystems. In the end, the war between red fire ants and wild ants is a testament to the incredible complexity of the natural world. It reminds us that even the smallest creatures can have a big impact on their environment. As we continue to study and understand these fascinating insects, we gain not only valuable scientific knowledge but also a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of life that surrounds us. So the next time you spot an ant hill in your garden or a trail of ants marching across your kitchen floor, take a moment to consider the epic struggles playing out in their miniature world. You might just be witnessing a battle in a war that has been raging for millions of years, a war that continues to shape the world around us in ways we're only beginning to understand. The war between red fire ants and wild ants is far from over. As long as these two formidable opponents continue to share the same territories, their battles will rage on. It's a constant reminder of the fierce competition for survival that exists in nature, even at the smallest scales. And while we may never see a definitive end to this conflict, one thing is certain: the world of ants will continue to fascinate and surprise us for generations to come.